Hello all and welcome back. So, upper body number 2 of the deload week. We are obviously going to do flat bends, usual stuff. We're going to do 2 sets, around 6 reps each, and then we're going to move to back. But yeah, that's going to be another very quick one. I'm going to give you some form cues just to keep it entertaining as I go through, because obviously the weight is very light, so I don't really have to focus, or at least, ground for it. So I can talk through the reps is what I'm trying to say. So we have 60 kilos on altogether, 20 and 20 plus the bar. And as I said, we're just going to do 6-ish reps depending on how I feel. Sometimes I do a bit more, but 6, 7, I don't think I've ever gone above 7 for deload anyway. So deload, I said it on a couple of other videos before, but deload week is essentially you take everything that you do and you cut it in half, and at the same time you double the tempo of the exercise. When I say double, I don't necessarily mean going faster, I actually mean going slower. So I guess you cut the tempo to half. So you have half the weight, half the reps, half the sets, half the tempo, I guess. And obviously the only thing that we're not cutting in half is the range of motion for obvious reasons. But yeah, we're gonna start the first set, talk through it, and go from there. So first things first, you're gonna have to find the appropriate position for the bend. This might take a few tries just to make sure that the bend is in the right position, especially on the Smith machine. Because free weights, you kind of like move the bar and the bar kind of like adjusts to your body. But here you actually have to adjust to the machine. So make sure the bench is in the right position, and from there, what I like to do is literally, I don't know how to say this, it's kind of like pull my shoulders closer together, like closing down. That's kind of like how you have to think about it. You arch your back just a bit, you re-rack, and then you're gonna come down slowly. If you can't pause at the bottom, that's perfect. If not, don't worry. That's it. As I said, the reps are not really challenging for me at the moment anyway. But it's a deload week, so it's kind of like supposed to be that way. 3, 2, 1, let's go! There we go. That's first set done. Right, so the other thing that I want you to do, every time you do a rep, I want you to kind of like think that your chest is meeting the bar somewhere midway through. That ensures that your shoulders remain on that position, because you can't do it if you do this, right? Because then your chest is naturally going to kind of like cave in and it's going to be flat. We don't want that. We want that to be proud and kind of like aiming to move upwards, if this makes sense. Especially as you come down, you meet the bar with your chest. And again, it's going to ensure that your shoulders remain on the position that we have them right now. So the other thing, you don't want to reach up here. So it's okay if you kind of like stop the rep here. And obviously when you re-rack, that's not all the way to the top, because then you have to reach. If you have to reach, all that is gone. There we go. That's second set done. So now we are going to do some back stuff. All right, so we're going to do the second set rather, but I didn't say anything on the first set because in my mind, this exercise is fairly simple to do, pretty hard to fuck it up. Well, I've seen a lot of people fucking it up. So I guess the very first form key would be the actual thing that your knees go under. Make sure that you're like on a very fixed position so your bum doesn't come up and down. The other thing, which is very important, a lot of people think that because it's called a pull down, like a lat pull down, they pull down. You need to be pulling down and back, right? So this is kind of like the nuisance here. You pull down and back. I'm going to show you what it means. So yeah, you're in a fixed position. A lot of people do this. They try to get it as far back as down, as far back, sorry, as far down as possible. That's what I'm trying to say. That's wrong. You should be like pulling down and back. You'll feel your back, your lats do all the work on that, right? There we go. So you're not pulling down, not just pulling down. You're bending backwards just a bit, and you're pulling down and back. There we go. And I think I did one too many reps, but that's fine. You obviously control the eccentric. That goes without saying in this channel. We control the eccentric. Right, so let's go do some tests. So this is going to be one of the exercises that we are going to be doing from now on because I like it. It's very different, right? But essentially, the way that I have it, obviously, very, very light. But still, that's all right. It will work. What you want to do is you're going to be coming down. It's like a pec fly, right? And when you can't move anymore, instead of doing this, which I'm only able to do because the weight is too light, so you're going to come down. But instead of doing what I just did, you're going to be bringing them close, kind of like a curve, and then you're going to be pressing them. That will allow you to move much, much more weight. It's eccentric only, focus, right? So you're only really caring about the eccentric here. Concentric doesn't really matter. And again, for bodybuilding purposes, not the best. It will still build a ton of muscle, but the eccentric is always more important for bodybuilding. So again, eccentric, control it all the way down. When you can't move anymore, you kind of like a mini curl, then you press up. This is gonna be my last rep because it's just too easy and I can keep doing forever here. There we go. Right. So this is the second and last set really. So we're gonna do about 6-7 reps, and again, all you care for, I'm just make sure I'm shoulders on the right position. So all you care for is this, the eccentric. You come down, you make sure you stretch those backs, especially at the bottom. Not like a half curl movement, press up, repeat. That's it. We are obviously going to be doing this exercise throughout the week with proper weight. But for now, deload. It's going to be good enough. I think that was the 6th step. So I'm going to do one more. That's it. Right, so we're going to do single arm rows the proper way, the way they're meant to be done. And obviously the range of motion is crazy on this ones. And we do actually brace at the top. I'll show you what I mean. But we hip hop, if this makes sense. I'll show you what this means. But this creates that much more range of motion, and it gives us that extra leverage at the top, so we can go that extra distance. But yeah, let's start the first set. Go from there. This is what I mean when I say hip hop. So you're gonna come down, pretty much all the way down, as far down as you can. If the dumbbell can touch the ground, that's for the best. You can come even further up, just like this if you want. But I mean, the weight is too light, so it's fine. It's fine. It's supposed to help you like go further up. Because obviously on the way up, this becomes very, very difficult. The heavier the weight, the heavier the weight. So it's only meant to help you. But if the weight is too light, there's no real reason to do this. So let's do the other arm. Mm. 6 reps, good enough. I don't even know how many reps I did over there. But that's fine. So we're gonna do one more set, and then we're pretty much done. I might actually do some shoulders at the end, because why not? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. The music here is ridiculously loud. I just did my headphones on and I was like, what the fuck is happening? I'm just gonna have to edit that to make sure that we don't get copyright like the life of a YouTuber, eh? Right, so as you can see, dumbbell almost touches the ground. We brace up. There we go. Good enough. That's it. Right, we're gonna do some side lats because why not? I think I'm just gonna do a set just for the loads. Because the last two workouts we did side lats. So we did 2 sets per workout session, 4 sets total. So this is gonna be the 5th set for the week. And it's fine if you want to train side lats every single day and you only do like a couple of sets. But obviously this is dealer week, so we're not really trying to put any size on. But still, it's kind of like the volume still has to be sufficient enough. And to me, even if I do like a set here or 2, it's fine. It might also mean that I don't have to do them tomorrow, and tomorrow I just do legs. So that was 7. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna do one more because I don't know, doing one set. I know it's still at week, but doing one set just feels like cheating. It feels like I do nothing. So, yeah. That's it. Ladies, for the two ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're done. So tomorrow we have legs and delts. We'll see if I'm gonna do delts, but I say that, and when I come in here tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, it's only gonna be like 2 sets for side lats and 2 sets for rear delts, and that's gonna be a super set, so that's gonna be like 10 minutes tops with a warm up. So why not? In any case, I'm gonna see you tomorrow with mainly legs, maybe delts. Let's put it that way. I like it. Yeah, until then, peace, and I am out.